Hey, listen up. I see you packing your sunscreen and your little floaties. You think you're going on vacation. You'll think the ocean is a resort. Let me correct that geography for you. The ocean is the roughest neighborhood on the planet. This is a jurisdiction where the police don't go and the locals have zero chill. You are not a tourist here. You are a trespasser in a gated community of psychopaths. But today, I'm your guide. I'm walking you through the do not enter zones. And we're profiling 7 local residents who run these mean streets. And these guys just don't want your wallet, they also want your nervous system. Okay, hang on to your nads and let's take a swim. First on the block, we have this weaponized area rug here. He spends his whole day lying flat on the pavement. You know, like your friend Steve, except Steve doesn't have a switchblade up his butthole. I don't think. Wait, does he? This guy isn't looking for trouble. He's basically furniture with an attitude problem, but he has zero patience for gentrification. If you step on his turf, and I mean literally step on him, he takes it personally and stabs you with this sinister tool. You do not want to get Steve Irwined. And look, maximum respect to the OG Steve Irwin, the king of wildlife adventure. Rest in peace. But that tragedy proved that even the highest level players can get caught by the hitbox if they startle this thing. He runs the camouflage set. He buries himself in the sand so he looks like the sidewalk. You think you're walking on the beach when actually you're standing on his face. That is a maximum violation of the HOA rules. His turf? Tropical and subtropical coastal waters worldwide. His weapon? It's not just a poker, it's a serrated shank in the tail. When the reflex triggers, that tail whips up faster than you can blink. It cuts going in, and the serrations rip the tissue coming out. And your pain level? High. The venom causes vasodilation, which is fancy talk for turning your leg into a purple balloon animal. Your survival chance? High. You'll live if you don't get hit in the torso where all your important bits are, but you'll be limping for a month to remind you who owns the block. Next up, we've got the bearded fireworm. Look at this guy. He's wearing the loudest outfit in the club, rocking it with his big dick energy, and he's strutting around in broad daylight like he has plot armor. This is a trap. In nature, if something looks like a forbidden gummy worm, it's because they want you to run the fade. This is Florida man energy in invertebrate form. They are slow, but they are confident because they know the game is rigged in their favor. He looks fuzzy, he looks pettable, he looks cuddly, and he's begging you to reach out and pet the fabric. Do not pet the fabric. That isn't cashmere, it's artillery. His turf, the Atlantic Ocean, Mediterranean Sea, and the Caribbean. His weapon of choice, those white tufts are hollow glass needles filled with neurotoxin called complamine. When you touch them, the bristles snap off inside your skin. Your pain level? 10 out of 10, man. It's not a sting, it feels like your hand is actively on fire. The burning can last for days, flaring up every time you touch something cold. And your survival chance? It's high. You won't peace out, but you wish you had. You see this thing? Looks like a nice bouquet you'd buy for Mother's Day, right? This is the flower urchin, and it's the classic honeypot. It looks inviting, it looks innocent. It's the nice old lady offering you cookies after you mowed her lawn, but the cookies are made of arsenic and hate. Maybe because she didn't like the way you mowed her lawn, if you get me. But I digress. It's the deceptively cute waifu of the ocean that ruins your life, literally. Most urchins have big scary spikes that say back off. This one hides the spikes under those cute, so pettable little pink flowers. It lures you in. It wants you to get comfortable. It wants you to pick it up for a photo. It wants you to float away face first. His turf, the Indo-Pacific, Japan, Australia, the Philippines. His weapon, those flowers are actually little jaws called pedicellari. They are venomous grappling hooks. If you touch them, they bite down, lock on, and inject a toxin that hits your paralysis switch. Your pain level? Severe, plus muscle paralysis. Sounds like fun. Your survival chances? Well, they're sketchy. You'll be swimming and then not swimming as your muscles stop working because of the neurotoxins, and then gravity takes over, pulling you into this sweet abyss. You don't die from the sting, you die from the drowning because your body forgot how to swim, and breathe, and scream for help. Now we're moving into the deep alleys. Meet the stonefish, the master of the camp in the corner strategy. This guy is a brick with a bad attitude. He doesn't hunt, he waits. He's the pothole that ruins your suspension, except your suspension is your foot. He sat in that one spot for 12 hours waiting for a victim. Much respect to his commitment to the hit. He looks exactly like a rock covered in algae. He's ugly, and he uses his ugliness to disappear. You'll step on him because you literally cannot see him. His turf? Shallow waters of the Indo-Pacific and northern Australia. His weapon? Dorsal spines that act like hypodermic needles. They're pressure activated. The harder you step, the more venom he injects. Your pain level? Unimaginable. This is the gold standard of pain. Victims have begged doctors to amputate the limb just to stop the noise. Your survival chance? Moderate. Without hot water to cook the venom proteins and immediate medical attention, the shock to your heart can check you out permanently. Don't let the size fool you. This is the Blue-Ringed Octopus. She's the size of a golf ball, but this bitch runs the whole block. This is the guy with the Napoleon complex. He's tiny, but he carries a bazooka in his pocket. No, not that bazooka, you perv. Anyway, when he gets agitated, he flashes these bright blue rings. Tourists think, oh, pretty lights, let me take a selfie. No, those are gang signs. He's flagging you. He's telling you to back up or get folded. His turf? Tide pools. You know where idiot tourists like to hang out. In the Pacific and Indian Oceans from Australia to Japan. His weapon? Tetrodotoxin. Is a paralytic agent 1,000 times more toxic than cyanide. Your pain level? Low, maybe painless. You don't even feel the bite. And that's the scary part. Your survival chances? Low. You need a ventilator immediately. The venom unplugs your muscles, but your brain stays awake. You suffocate while fully conscious, trapped inside a body that won't respond or call out to your friend Larry for help. But honestly, I think Larry's still pulling the stingray's harpoon out of his ass anyway. You see a nice shell and you want to pick it up as a souvenir. Congratulations, you just got mugged by a snail. This geography cone snail has one of nature's most deadly venoms, but cute, am I right? His nickname is a cigarette snail, but if he tags you, you have just enough time to enjoy the smokable plant of your choice before your subscription to life expires. He moves slow, he looks like a collectible, but he's packing heat. This thing hunts fish that are 10 times faster than it is, which means it has to be instant. Her turf? Reefs in the Indo-Pacific. Her weapon, a harpoon tooth fired from the cat cone snail, has been measured at 60 miles per hour. It injects a weaponized form of insulin that crashes your blood sugar instantly. Your pain level? Variable. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes you just get really sleepy and, well, never wake up. Your survival chance? Critical failure. There is no antivenom. You're fighting biology on hard mode with no lives left in the tank. Just like this delicious little fish. Good night. And the reason I don't leave the house? The Irukandji jellyfish. This is the ghost of the neighborhood. You can't fight him because you can't see him. He's the invisible enemy glitch. He floats in perfectly clear, safe-looking water, waiting to ruin your entire year. It's the size of a thumbnail. It's transparent. You're just swimming, having a good time, and you feel a tiny prick. You think, oh, it's just a scuba diving mosquito. You think, it's nothing, which might just be the last thing you think. His turf? Mostly northern Australia. Why is it always Australia? But also in other parts of the world. His weapon? Venom that dumps catecholamines in your brain. Your pain level? Psychological torture. It causes cramps so hard you might break your own spine, but the signature symptom is a medically recognized feeling of impending doom. Your survival chance? Moderate, with hospital support though. But for about 24 hours you will genuinely believe you are dying. It is pure distilled anxiety injected directly into your bloodstream. Prick. So look, the ocean's beautiful, but it's not your turf. The floor is rigged, the locals are armed, and the snails are assassins. If you insist on visiting this neighborhood, respect the locals. Keep your hands to yourself, or better yet, stay on the beach where we have oxygen and fewer things that are trying to turn you into a stat. I'm out, and don't get unalived.